Hey, and welcome. My name is Nicole Paulini Albanese. I am the Residency Program Director for the PGY2 Ambulatory Care Residency that is co-created by the University at Buffalo and Buffalo Medical Group. Just a little bit about the program itself. I am a clinical associate professor at the University at Buffalo School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, as well as being a clinical pharmacist at Buffalo Medical Group, or BMG. The preceptors of the program include myself, of course, also Melissa Appa, who is the Director of Clinical Pharmacy Services at Buffalo Medical Group, and Scott Monty, who's a clinical assistant professor at UV. I would like to just quickly give you some history on the group. I've been with the group for a number of years. Our PGY2 started in 2016, and we were accredited in 2017 for the full 8-year cycle. Prior to the PGY2, I was offering a PGY1, and that was first accredited back in 2006. So I've been committed to residency training for a number of years. Program purpose is what all PGY2 program purposes are, but I would just like to highlight here my commitment to the program and how I run it is focused specifically on what you see highlighted here, that you will be functioning independently as practitioners. This is just a snapshot of the Buffalo Medical Group webpage, and you can see that we are a trusted and integral part of the group. We have our own page on here. They talk about the services that we offer. These are not all the services that we offer. It's just sort of the highlights. You can see myself here and then Melissa Appa. And then we do have a third pharmacist who was just hired, Michael Burns, so he hasn't quite made it to the webpage yet. These are our learning experiences. Pretty simple. We have orientation during July, and the rest of the learning experiences are longitudinal: patient care, academia, research, and population health. So let's go through each one. So patient care, you'll either be precepted by myself or Melissa Appa. There is a focus on this progressive development of you, the resident, to become this independent practitioner, like I alluded to earlier. We have the two residents, and so I want to make sure that everybody understands we have a resident A and a resident B. And resident A is 40% direct in-person patient care, and then B is 60% in-person. So everything you do within the patient care learning experience is patient care, and everything you do in the population health learning experience is also patient care. But the way you deliver it is a bit different, right? And so there is a good amount of in-person, but there's also a good amount of telephonic work. And really, this is the future of ambulatory care pharmacy, is to be doing things a lot more remotely. And so I don't mean telemedicine, I mean just telephonic work. So you're calling by telephone and talking to patients about whatever quality metric that they're doing. So we'll talk about that when we get to the population health learning experience. Also embedded within patient care, we do a lot of diabetes management. You're going to be doing everything else you see here. Once a month, you'll be covering the heart failure clinic. You're doing MedRecs, et cetera, protocol development, provider education. That all falls under patient care. I would like to just spend an extra moment on the diabetes management, because I try to make you focused in high-level diabetes care. So we're not just talking about type 2s, we talk about type 1s. We are integrally work with the endocrinologists in managing their insulin pump patients. And so you will have the opportunity to become a certified pump trainer if that's something you're interested in, but you certainly will be eligible to take the CDE examination, or it's CDCES now. But by the end of this year, if that's a goal of yours, that will certainly be attainable. Academia is another required learning experience, and it's really rolled up into this residency teaching certificate program that we have. We offer two different kinds. We offer an advanced and a basic. Really, if you're doing this program, which is UB funded, you're going to be doing the advanced, unless you can show that in your PGY1 you did a teaching certificate program that was of a higher level caliber. So the advanced includes at least one large group teaching experience with a mentor, which will likely be me, a small group teaching experience, which is set in stone with patient assessment and our pharmaceutical care courses, but then there'll be other opportunities for additional teaching. You will do one ACP accredited CE. You'll be doing precepting, and then near the end, you'll develop a teaching philosophy and then put together a teaching portfolio. Research is another learning experience, and this is precepted by Dr. Monty. And really the purpose is to train you in the skills needed to critically evaluate scientific literature and to provide some basic experience in the scientific method. And we like to choose our projects based on your interests, but also the site needs. So most of the time I'll have sort of a list of things that we're thinking about, and then I allow you to choose from that list. The population health, like I had mentioned before. So this then becomes sort of the opposite of the time that you would spend on the patient care learning experience would be the population health patient care learning experience. So resident A is spending 60% of their time doing population health direct patient care. And so this would be mostly telephonic, and then 40% would be the live in-person patient appointments. And then resident B would be the opposite of that. You're really working on projects aimed to improve HEDIS measures, star ratings, as well as our own internal CPC Plus metrics. And so this mostly surrounds CMRs, adherence, generic utilization. Currently, we're working on metformin, dose maximization, and statins in diabetics and cardiovascular disease. Additional benefits of the program are some additional research training. There's a class that we provide to you just to brush up on your skills. There's a journal club you can get involved with, and that works with some of our Scholars Program students. So here at UB, we have a program called Scholars, and that's for residency-bound students. And so you can work with them and mentor them. Obviously, access to the medical library, and we do provide travel and registration, one national and one regional meeting. Application information is all on the website, but just quickly, we use forecast, letter of intent, CV, 3 references, transcripts. Our deadline this year is going to be Friday, January 8th of 2021. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen, and good luck in your residency endeavors.